the Dire Bear Network with Monster of the Week, Eyes of the Fallen. I'm going to jump right into our sponsors. So, of course, we like to thank dndbeyond.com. That is D, the letter N, D, beyond.com. We may not use it tonight, but be sure to check it out on Mondays and Thursdays. And I believe on Saturdays coming up, whenever that game is decided, we'll see. I don't know. I don't really know much. Of course, we like to also thank Lucky Dice Cafe. If you were ever looking in the Huntsville, Alabama area for a live game where you can go and purchase tickets and wear a mask and play some cool D&D with a cool DM, be sure to check that out. Remember, it is in the Huntsville, Alabama area. We do also have a YouTube and a Patreon that is being almost, I think, completely reworked, but it is being reworked for as far as I know. But if you've ever missed any of our past games or want to see some of the campaigns, catch up on some episodes, be sure to check out our YouTube. Everything is organized and organized. Yeah. All right. Last time, we were doing some team building exercises. As far as I could tell, we have a couple overthinkers. We have a couple of people that are just like, just do it. And we have a couple people that just like to break stuff.
Overthinkers and underthinkers. Got it.
Some of them are the same person.
Some of them are literally the same person. It's great. James, you took the morning. You were doing research into your books. And while you were doing that, if I remember correctly, you were researching into the Guardians yourself, correct? And into some other
I know I was
things.
researching something.
Yeah.
Probably the Guardian.
Yeah. Perfect. You haven't heard from any of your fellow hunters, quote unquote, for a little while now. But what would you like to do? Would you go to the house just to see, like, Clash with the Brains, just to see how everybody's doing? Would you go check out just the tea shop or the shop in general? I do want to say I think almost everybody would have a copy of the bookstore's key now themselves, or whoever Jernia feels like she would trust with the key specifically. Would you trust James with the key, Jernia?
I don't have my dice to roll for this.
You want me to roll for it? I'll roll the cursed death dice.
Nope,
No,
I mean, you
it turns out
can
you
roll in.
No.
Use roll 20. That's fine.
No, it's fine.
Who would Jernia trust with the keys? With a key for the bookstore to at least get in and out into the mansion? That's a good question.
I think it would be Mom and Dad, Cassie and James. That would be it.
Mom and Dad, Cassie and James. Okay. So, James, you do have a key. You would be able to get into the bookstore if you do want to go back.
I have this urge to have James just hide under his bed. But no, I figure if he's researching something at some point, yeah, I'd probably head to the library, to the house to kind of cross-reference with its library.
Okay. Perfect. When you get back to the house, you realize that it's pretty barren. You can see Tall Boy is there. You can see Ansel is also there. He's also walking around. Besides that, none of the rest of your party members, hunters, are around.
I also just want to say real quick, Jernia gives specific instructions with the key. Only use it when I can't use it, when I can't be at the Teen Leaf, and, only to get to the mansion, make sure you lock up behind you. Every time.
There's like a little note attached to the key.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those keychain. It's custom-made keychain.
At some point, James is going to buy a door and a door frame just to prop up inside his shed where he can straighten it up and use it to get to the house at some point.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about something like that. That's a good idea. That's smart. This is the right idea. If you ever wanted to just go to a different town, you just take the door with you. Could you imagine? Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
I wasn't even thinking about it being mobile. I was just thinking about it being a good way to hide it.
That is true. No, you're right. I'm thinking about it being mobile because I'm like, that's not a shotgun. This is a good idea.
You just lay it in the back of the truck.
Even like put a little door on the back of the truck that just doesn't match the truck, but it's attached really well. But you can still use it to go in and out. People just see you crawling into the back of your truck and like not coming out for ever
Days.
until you do, and you've got a new set of clothes. But if they see into the back of your truck, you've got literally nothing in it. It'd be fun.
Or they look at that door. There's a house in there.
Yeah, look through the door and you just see like a foyer. They're like, huh? The fuck? Okay, sorry. All right. You can definitely go to the library. Ansel does let you know that at one point an email had been received upstairs. And then rest of the group seem to go outside, and he thinks to the basement, but other than that, he's like, they could have taken a walk in the forest, and he's not 100% sure, but he still thinks and feels Cassie is nearby. So he wasn't too worried about it.
James would probably do his cross-referencing stuff for a little bit, and then when nobody could pops back in, he'd probably go look for him.
Okay. Would you go and check? Would you go check the email, the room upstairs, with all the older computers?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. The email is very quick and very short. It's in Comic Sans because that's fun. It says, now don't.
As soon as he sees it in Comic Sans, he just deletes it and goes, "I better use it." Nope, you don't have more respect for me than that.
And don't quote me on this because it's probably not exact words, but it's just something along the lines of, if you'd like to have fun and play a game and do some team building exercises, join us downstairs, A and K.
Do those initials mean anything to me?
They're not recognizable to you, no.
Okay.
I mean, you probably know a lot of A's here and there, a lot of K. Like, the only K you can really think of is probably Kiwi, who works at the police station, but she's in a wheelchair, and as far as you remember, you don't know if she has anything to do with this side of the world. The hunter side.
Well, our detective friend mentioned that she's in the know.
Yeah.
She's at least aware of stuff, but
yeah.
She'd also use more emoji.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's a lot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She likes emojis. Emojis are fun. Nothing wrong with that.
What email address is it sent from?
It is it doesn't have an email address.
But it's an email.
Mm-hmm. It's an email, but there's no like email there's no like from email, and there's no to email. It pops up on like one of those like email formats, I guess, more or less, it would say. An email
the
screen.
Email's coming from inside the house.
Bum bum bum.
Then who? It's the modernized
In that case,
version
James,
of Then Who with Phone.
James, make sure his gun's loaded.
Right?
Grabs a box of snack cakes and heads to the basement.
Smart.
Morgan like twitches a little bit.
Somebody's touching my snack cakes. You go downstairs. I believe you've seen the basement before. If not, there's only a couple rooms. There's one with a like fuse box for the house. There's another room that is filled with boxes that look like they have been rifled through a little bit. And then you walk into the third room. It's kind of like you go down the stairs, forward, fuse room, to the side, boxes that have been rifled through, and then to the other side, the right. It is a large, almost football field-sized room. It almost looks as if it's like set up for a paintball style of arena. There's like a bunch of items here and there. And then there is one doorway that almost looks I'm gonna use Portal as an example, but it's not like circular and blue. It's very big, very squared, and it leads into darkness.
Turn around, go back upstairs, get like a mag light. They don't have one in the house. I know James has got one in his truck.
No, I'm
And
gonna
then
say
head back
there's
in.
probably one in the house. Yeah, you can head in. You head into complete darkness. You go to put your foot down. Even with the flashlight, you realize that it is not lighting up anything. You walk out though, and even though that looks like there's no ground, your foot falls heavy on a type of floor.
What kind of magical effects am I seeing? What kind of magical effects am I seeing?
That's true. To your best guess, it almost looks as if you'd be in like some sort of computer program. Kind of idea. You see a lot of flashes of light that are like going across a wire, down and across another wire kind of thing.
So he's not seeing the numbers?
No.
Damn.
He's not even in a room. As you keep walking, you can see that all of those lights actually end up leading you to one white door. That is currently shut. Oh, it is unlocked. You can open it, and you actually find your friends. Guys, the door you had walked through, Morgan, Jernia, Stuart, Ralph, that's creepy. Cassie will come back later. You notice, you see James. The door you had gone through for the house is now open, and there's the boy.
Hi, James. Welcome. Welcome.
Wait, no! Don't trust him, it's a puzzle.
What's your birthday? What day did you graduate from elementary school, middle school, high school, college?
Mother's
You know-
maiden
How many
name.
trophies did you win, James?
Social insurance number, right now!
None of you would know the answers to
Do
those
any of
anyway.
you know any of that?
And my mother was never married, so I don't know if you really say she had a maiden name.
Okay. We were just checking for confidence.
Oh.
How confident were you with the answers? You don't know.
If y'all are busy, I can just come back later.
No. Come on in.
Come on in. Join the bedlam over here.
I mean, to be fair, and I would know, you can fake confidence.
Does anyone look like they're bleeding? does it look like a bad situation has gone down here?
We're in a bad situation immediately.
We've already decided that if we can't get out of here, we're gonna eat Stuart.
What? Wait, hold on. Why me? I got very little meat.
You got stew in your name, man. Come on.
Yeah, but it's all circus meat. You don't want that.
I can make a pretty good caldo out of you.
No. There's
I
no,
I'm not going to.
because I will take each and every one of you out before me.
Yeah, that's fine. Just whoever goes out gets taken out first. It's like an alive. You start with whoever's already dead.
It's a reverse battle royal.
Where's my little fake knife? Damn it. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I hold up my snack cakes. I'm fine, so y'all can find out who eats who.
Get him.
Let's go right here. Let's go right to your thighs.
I guess I
Delicious,
step through and shut the door.
moist, juicy thighs. You're first.
What about Morgan and his, like, just delectable ass? Because I feel like Morgan has an ass. Am I wrong?
You don't mess with art.
On the other
That's
hand,
true.
you like chicken wings. Look at the size of Morgan's wings.
Yeah, sure.
That's
You
true.
need those.
Morgan's got wings. He's got a little bit extra going on for him. That's true. You're right. I mean,
Damn.
if
Leave
Ansel
the
was
butt.
here, Cassie would be a package deal, but I don't know how going over trying to kill Ansel would go.
Not well for everyone else.
Damn, that is 6-piece meal? Because I see legs, wings, and thighs.
Oh gosh. All right. James, when you step in, you can see the same magical effect that is going on around this room. You notice directly in front of you, it looks like game board in the idea of it. Sorry. It's like game board. Whenever you think of things like Chutes and Ladders, there's red square, white square, red square. It's kind of along the mentality of that. I don't know what colors. Let's go with blue and not green. That feels too bright. You know what? No,
Orange.
blue, green, white, and trimmed in black. Specifics. There, I got it. You don't see any sort of other direct path except for the squares in front of you. Normally, you would have, as you were walking, you would have also seen the lights going across the floor and across what could have been as a ceiling. You see them kind of just almost, it feels like, in the air. If you go out to like reach your hand towards one of the lights, your hand would, right where the light would cross, you would go, your hand would go right through it. So there's no walls here, and as far as you can tell, the only floor you're looking at are those game board steps.
So is everybody standing on their own square, or?
The squares are big enough that you can fit a few of you. I'm gonna say at least, probably 4 of you if it's like 3 of you and then Stuart. Otherwise, you need, at least 2 spaces for everybody to be in. As you guys are looking around the room and seeing what is going on, the bright lights appear again. James, this is the first time for you, but you see 2 figures kind of appear, and you can actually see the trail of light that leads from 2 random spots and kind of hover down. They're in the mentality of like holograms, per se, as you're looking at them. As they're kind of just standing in the air looking over you guys, they see you, James, and it's like, oh, we have our 6th member. How good. I am Oberon. And the other one introduces themselves as Callan. Now, we welcome you to our little board game area. Just a fun little thing. A few sacrifices here and there, but not to worry about that now.
Huh?
Every time you go to take a step, you roll the dice. You roll the dice, you move. And then you make a choice. Whoever makes the choice, whoever makes the sacrifice, can continue to move. This is a team building exercise. Everyone must work together. And then you see 2 different dice appear beside you guys. They're both big enough. People can reach out and touch them. Like, there's no issue. Sometimes your hand goes through. That's what that is. You see 1 dice that holds all of your faces. And then you see 1 dice that holds a like a D9 idea. So, let's
Shape
see.
is a D9.
Yeah. It just is just messy. A D10, but there's a big X on the 10. None of that. Or actually no, it is a D10 and the 10 is there, so that's fine. Well, let's see who would like to go first. And can somebody roll a D6 for me? Anyone can do it. Whoever does it first.
Right.
Cody
Roll
got
20.
it. Perfect.
That's the thing.
Roll 20, that's a thing. Perfect. All right. The dice
5.
rolls, and as it keeps going, it falls and it lands on Jernia's face. The dice sort of disappears, and it's just Jernia's face that's left before it clears out. Jernia, I'm going to need
Hi.
you to roll me a d10. And actually, before I continue that, you can roll the d10. Nobody can see the roll, but I will explain this a little bit more. This d10, you can tell it's a d10 just by the shape, but you notice that there are not numbers specifically. There are symbols. you see a hand, an eye, a brain, a sword, backpack, body, skull, clock, a question mark, and then you just see the number 10.
Do
So
you
the
want me to
D10 from
roll-
like a fantasy flats game.
Do you want me to roll for you only, or do you want me to just
Roll for me only, actually.
gotcha?
Yes.
/GR for those of you that are in here.
Hmm.
Thank you.
/GR 1d10.
All right. This dice rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls until you see the hand pop up. Now, Callan and Oberon both clap their hands as they appear beside the dice, both on either side, as they watch you, Jernia. Ah, the hand. An easy thing. There's not really any worries. You must sacrifice a part of your hand. A finger, a hand, or something related to hands.
Jenny just looks at her hands and it's like, sacrifice my hands?
Yes.
Am I gonna get them back?
Yes.
She pulls out the sword handle.
Oh, dear, please, you don't have to do it yourself. We can do it for you.
It's back.
You see Callan reach out, and he ends up, like, well, you know, whenever, like, he takes his hand and sort of encases yours, and as he pulls his hand away, what are you giving up?
My pinky.
Okay. You notice that your pinky is gone. You don't
Is there
feel
any
any pain. You feel a sort of, like, numbing sensation for a quick second. Before
What the fuck?
before it's gone.
What the fuck?
Cool, Jania. There's a lot of guys at the circus that have hands like that.
You fit right
They live
in.
full life.
I bet they worked with fireworks, didn't they?
It's like you knew like this. You work in the circus? Like that's weird.
No, I just knew a guy named Johnny Three Toes.
So specific. I love that for him. All right. Jania, you're free to move forward if you'd like. Well, you sacrificed it so easily. Here, roll another d10. And we will see if you will move far or you will move close. It's as easy as that. Ah, yes, perfect. 5 spaces. And they kind of, like, move over to the spot. And Jernia, you're free to move forward.
I move forward, still looking at my hands.
All right.
I will say it's not painless, but it's really fucking weird.
Perfect. All right.
I don't like the other pieces now, given the context.
All right. Who's next? And you see the dice with your faces start to roll. Can somebody roll me another d6, please?
On it.
I was gonna say
5.
Cody is like on it, but like also like what was it? What
I got a 5.
a 5. Perfect. Well, that was Jernia. So actually, we're looking at James. James,
Oh, joy.
you see your face pop up, and actually, if you guys have real dice and you wish to actually roll them for this case, I think it's just fun and it keeps it a little bit more secretive until the time comes. So, James,
Sure.
you see your face pop up, and you see the dice on the other side of you. Callan and Oberon are back beside the dice, and well, James, you may have been late to the party, but it's your turn.
And it's a 10-sided.
Yes, 10-sided.
I assume just DM him what will you get. Hey, nice joining us.
All right, it's a D in Discord.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. All right. Ooh, this one's spicy, and I believe I just heard Maddie
Yeah,
come to the party.
Maddie's here.
I'm
Perfect.
here, finally. I'm so sorry. I'm 45 minutes late. That table read took forever.
That's okay. You're late to the party. Jernia is missing a finger, and it's James's turn. James, now you're young, you're lively. There's nothing wrong with that. To move forward now, this is a bit of a bigger sacrifice, but you will have to sacrifice some of your life. Maybe a health point?
How many health points do I have in this game?
Technically, you would have 5. If I remember correctly, unless I'm looking at the board. Let me actually know.
I think
You have
it's
more than
7.
5. You have much more than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 in total.
Hmm. And if I refuse to sacrifice, what happens?
You don't move. You stay here. We could say if someone else wanted to do it for you, they could. But, it's such a large choice to make.
Oh, guys, I meant to ask y'all this when I got here and got distracted. Does anybody know who A and K are? I mean,
Those two.
yeah, that's great. Who are they? What are they?
Really creepy AIs.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like vacuum
holograms.
tubes or something.
They're vacuum tubes.
To be fair, they did say that this was supposed to be a team building exercise, so.
There
Well,
are lots
they
of ways
took
to...
Jan- That's not building.
That's true.
It's taking away.
I can't
Yeah.
help but remember that somebody had smashed up some of the computers in this place before we got here, so there might have been a reason for that.
Hmm.
They didn't do a
I'll,
good enough job.
I guess there is a way you could split it up if you guys want to, but that would be more than one people splitting up a piece of their life.
I mean, I'll go halvesies.
Have these on life?
Yeah, whatever they take, we'll do halves.
Is that the name of your autobiography?
Wow!
Listen, I just lost a pinky. I'm
We're gonna talk
going
about
through
this
it right
after.
now.
Yeah, no, I don't care about your pinky. You don't seem that upset about it.
It's because I'm not playing it well.
What team are we building?
Yeah.
What team are we tearing apart?
Monopoly?
Huh.
You know, Monopoly would have been a much easier game for you guys to start hating each other.
Mario Party.
Oh, that's a good idea.
For
In the
all we know,
distance,
this
you see a
is.
floating star.
No, let's be honest, Mario Party does not destroy friendships the same way that Monopoly does.
Ooh, no, it's like 20 times worse. Well,
Mario Kart does, though.
oh, I just love hitting somebody with a red shell and then just hitting them with a green shell as well. And then also in turn getting hit with my own green shell because I had 3 of them, you know?
Mhm.
And I have bad aim. Actually, I have great aim. I hit myself, and that's what counts. Apologies. Well, James.
All right.
Just you?
Yeah, just me.
Okay. James, you feel a burning in your chest. You can mark yourself as having 1 point of injury. You're not or one
One harm.
one harm. Thank you. I was like, 1 injury point, please. You're not injured right now, but you are 1 life shorter than the rest of everyone. You can go ahead and roll a d10 to see how far you move. 4. All right. You can move up to 4 places. You're directly behind the square behind Jarnia. Jarnia. All right.
Do we have a map that we're looking at somewhere, or is you just
No.
or you keep it up with it? Okay.
Beep, 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 beep. Nope.
How many more spaces ahead do I see?
You can see a door at the end. If you were like trying to quickly count, in total, you can see maybe about 20 steps.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to see who's next. Cassie, sorry, since you're here, you notice that there is a dice on either side of the game board that you are kind of standing on. One has the faces of you guys. The other one is like a D10 that holds different symbols. Besides the 10.
Okay.
All right. Let's see who's next. Who's got the D6 roll this time? Cody, I know you're on the ball, but does somebody else want to roll it?
I can do it.
Cody's like,
have any
speed.
Hey, it's a little button. I was just gonna boop. But if someone wants to roll dice,
1.
James rolled a 2.
1. Perfect. Ralph, you roll it. You like reach out and touch it, and almost as if it's fate, your face is the one that lands on the dice.
All right.
All right. Ah, yes. Ralph's turn. D10. This is fun. Okay, perfect. Ralph, you reach out, touch this dice. It moves extremely quickly before it slows down and stops on an eye. Ah, yes, eyes. Eyes are good for a lot of things. Though, I mean, sight in particular. Your sacrifice, Ralph, my dear, is, well, some of your sight. Do you have 20/20 vision? If I can like reach up and like pull open your eyes. But when you think about eyesight, there are so many things that can be given and taken. Your depth perception, eye-related skills, how fast you can actually notice something. Only being nearsighted, only being farsighted, seeing in black and white. There are a lot of options for what you can do.
I'll try farsighted.
All right. Ralph, it's not entirely painful. Your eyes go blurry for a couple seconds. You rub your eyes and your eyesight has definitely changed. You've got farsighted.
All right, this is weird.
How many fingers have I holding up? Whatever
All
you're
of
gonna
them.
say, it's wrong. I'm holding up 5.
I was hoping you'd make that joke.
All right. You can go ahead and roll a d10 and let's figure out how far you move.
Let's try that again and actually have it land. Okay. Do you want this one DM too? I don't
No, you
remember.
can just say this one out loud.
All right, this one's 7.
Perfect. You can move up the 7 spaces. You pass James, you pass Jernia, and there you are.
Sort
like
of
sorry
bumbling
when
on
they
my way there.
Shut
Like,
him on the way over, right?
Takes one of your stars.
This isn't Dokapon Kingdom.
This is a high five. Waiting for that. I'm waiting for somebody to lose their middle finger and just be like this, you know? Like, it's very, I don't know, it's a very funny look for me. Actually, it would let me do that. No, it's weird. Never mind. I changed my mind. All right. Who would like to roll the d6 next?
I got you.
All right. Hand it over. This is a wobbly.
Motherfucker.
James. It falls on your face again. If you'd like to go ahead and roll me a d10. I'm worried to see how many people are just gonna perish. Alright. James, the dice rolls and rolls and rolls, and as the 10 comes up, you can see Oberon and Kaylin getting a little bit, like, Callan, sorry, I don't know, remember what I said. You see them sort of frown before they look back over at you when they're like, well, you know, we put it on just to make it seem fair, but that is a free roll. You don't have to sacrifice anything. You can just roll a d10 and away you go.
They sound so disappointed.
Of course they do. They want to kill us. Oh, son of a bitch.
Why exactly did you guys agree to play this game? James walks his 5 spaces.
Team building.
It's team building.
You want to build a team, don't you?
We've got a fire mage trying to kill us. Do we need to spend a day playing
Well,
tabletop simulator with, you know, potentially crazy AIs? No offense.
It's gonna take a break, you know.
Yeah.
it takes a village.
Then take. And now for the fun of it, I'm going to start rolling the d6, and you guys can just roll your d10s. Because, why not? Also, it might be easier this way. Otter's in the chat. Otter, should I use Adira's dice for that? I laugh, I rolled
Oh.
5s.
It takes a Minecraft village.
Takes a Minecraft village. It really does, actually, when you think about it. Sometimes. Duck dice. Otter, it's a d6 I need, not a d20, you fool. I'm using Adira's dice. Okay, perfect. The dice rolls and, Adira's then. Thank you, Otter. You're a little late. Sorry, Stuart. Your face appears on the dice.
Oh, fantastic.
You can go ahead and roll me a d10.
Solid 8.
Solid 8. Ah, yeah.
My fucking brain.
You and your fucking
was the one you were
brain.
supposed to
Actually,
DM
you're
to
close to it being a brain. You see a skull and crossbones show up on the dice.
Oh, wait. Not my bones.
Oof out my
those?
bones.
Oof, bones.
Think of your future in the circus, though, Stuart, the jellyfish boy.
Ooh.
Put you in a tank.
you-
You're just floating around.
They do get paid better than I do.
Stuart the Stretch Man.
Stuart the Stretch. That's a good name.
I have so many hours by the end of this day.
Oberon and Callan come down beside you, Stuart, and they're actually like sitting on the floor for the game board path, And they've got like their legs are sitting over the side of it, kind of dangling and kicking. And they, as they look at you, both having a smile on their face. Well, you don't need to worry about this being a sacrifice. But it does leave you with a little bit of bad luck.
Yeah, what's new?
I mean, we're not in charge of when it happens, but, you see it will hit you at some point. Or another. But you're free to move, so you can go ahead and roll another dice.
Okay. Fantastic. I got my limbs.
Alright.
A 4.
Yep, you get to move forward. You move forward 4 places.
By the way, I took a luck point,
Okay.
I imagine.
Okay.
Is that what that was?
No. It's just
Oh no, it's something awful. Okay.
It's something
Keep running
much
me.
worse.
Perfect. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I have to imagine it's something like the in option to refuse.
Alright. Cassie, your face is the next one to appear on the dice as it just starts to roll. Basically, they have continued the game forward until, you'll decide not to. Alright.
We have that option?
Sit here and perish. That's okay. Cassie, you can roll the D10. Be something good. Be something different. Ah.
Oh.
Perfect. Cassie, as this dice spins, it lands on a question mark. Auberon and Callan look a little excited. But as they come up beside you, it's like, now, the question mark. The question mark is always fun, because the question mark is your choice. What do you give up to move? Give up a life, give up some of your eyesight, give up a finger, give up, I don't know, some height. It just has to be enough.
Well, now, see, you ask me what I'm going to give up to move.
Mm-hmm.
But given the fact that it's a question mark, therefore it is technically up to interpretation, if I'm not mistaken. Would that be correct?
Sorry, repeat your statement as my brain just shut down. Without the accent.
Oh, without the accent. She's basically saying, so this is up to interpretation. Because it's I have to give up something to move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, see, that's just a little bit too easy, then. And because she's still wearing a sweater, she is going to take her sweater off, fold it up, and hold it out to them.
Now, dear, as much as you think you are outsmarting us, unfortunately, the sacrifice has to be up to our standards. Your cheap sweater is not going to be enough.
Ooh.
Well, now, see, here's the problem with that statement in your entire vocabulary. You said, I have to choose, not you, which means it is up to me and not you, and by definition of the rules of your game, you have to accept it.
Actually,
Yes, everyone.
the unfortunateness that we did say, yes, you get to choose. But we did say it had to be up to our standards. Now, normally we would accept your sweater if we didn't actually state that it had to be up to our standards. Because that's just a speech on our part. But the thing is, unfortunately, your sweater doesn't meet our standards. What are we going to do with a sweater in this world?
What are you gonna do with my pinky?
They raise a hand, they have an extra pinky. No, I'm kidding.
They become the six-fingered man for the princess.
I hate that.
Their Princess Bride cosplay is not perfect.
Right.
Now, you can give up something that's actually worth our while. Say the necklace that you wear on you. I could see that being enough. But with the properties it holds, I don't see it being enough. For you, anyway, to give up. But, you can forfeit your movement. Or find something better.
I
It's
just need to be sure
unfortunate.
because I did unfortunately miss the first 45 minutes of session.
That's okay.
Do we have to get to the end of the board to move on? Is that the...
That's where the door is.
Okay. And I'm to understand then that choosing to forfeit means that I will be stuck here while the rest of my compatriots move on, should they make it to the end.
Well, they can make it to the end and wait in the room for you if you like. I do believe we don't have a participant limit like we did the first room. Though we can add one if you'd like. A little bit of a rule changer, but I mean, it can be fun.
No, I don't think so. There's no reason to drag him into this. And no, you do not get to have my necklace.
Oh, a shame. It's a pretty color.
It is, which is why you aren't getting it.
It would clash with our outfits anyway. I don't know where we'd put it.
Well, that's not really my problem now, is it? Well, if that's the case then, and you're being obstinate
Spoil
in your
sports. Oh, we have our fun.
right.
It's been a while since anybody has wanted to play with us.
Well, now see, you say playing. That would therefore indicate that there wouldn't necessarily be bodily harm. It's not like we're playing sports here. This is nothing more than a board game.
Well, when you think about it, who's hurting right now? Ralph, I mean, are you in pain, though? Your dull ache is gone, Jernia. The pain in your chest, James, there's no pain. Ralph, yeah, I say it's a little blurry here and there sometimes, but you don't feel hurt in any way.
I'm horribly anxious now.
Oh, look, we've given him anxiety. We fucked up.
He was a perfectly good circus performer before you got your hands on him. Now look at him. He's got anxiety.
All my poor animals just spell out help.
Well, in the essence then of fair play, despite your changing of your wording.
Oh, we said it clear.
No, you changed your wording after I offered my sweater, but that's besides the point. Now, in the essence of fairness, I will give you my ability to see colors.
That will be enough. And Cassie, your eyes, the moment they say that's enough, go blurry. You have to rub your eyes to kind of get them to clear off, and the world, the room, everyone around you is in black and white.
That is a perfect 10, by the way.
10 paces. Perfect. Who's next? James. I'm so sorry. Wait, 1, 2. Yeah, okay. James, I'm very sorry. You can go ahead and roll us a d10.
So this is the one that I
Straight up
DM.
perish.
oh.
Mhm.
The dice rolls from the question mark and lands back on the question mark. Well, James, you just saw the conversation we had with Cassie. The same thing applies to you in this sense. Sacrifice something that meets our standards, and you may move forward.
Yes. See, I'd already been thinking about color blindness, but then she went and took that one.
Could still do it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll give up my ability to differentiate colors,
All right.
which is how real color blindness tends to work. You can't tell reds from oranges, that sort of thing.
Yep. And it happens. Perfect. So- oh gosh. Okay. Perfect. You can roll a d10 and take your move. Now, if
James
I'm
wears gold tinted sunglasses all the time, so who knows how much color he was really seeing anyway.
that's true.
5.
5. All right. Now I believe you are 14 spaces up. Correct? You rolled.
I rolled a
Was that a-
7 the last
Oh,
time I
7.
moved.
Right.
Or the first time.
7. Then you rolled a 5 or a 4. 7, 8, 9. No, you were 11 spaces up. So now you're the closest to the end. I know that much.
Okay.
Ah, perfect. Morgan. CP, roll me a d10, please.
Two.
2. Well, now, eyes seem to be the popular choice for everyone. Morgan, my dear, you have to sacrifice something with your eyesight. Or eyesight in general. And actually, in this mentality, sacrificing something, if you have powers that go along with certain things that you have, like James, you could offer up your sight of seeing auras if you wanted to, of seeing spirits. That is an option for you if you would ever decide to take that. But yeah.
Oh, can't I just do something else? And I want to use mental dominion.
Now,
Which is my only thing to do with eyes, and I don't want to lose it.
you're gonna use mental dominion?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and, barter. Try and do
s-
something else.
We always have this issue. Morgan, my dear, your mental dominion doesn't work on us. You want to know who it would work on possibly in the room? Stuart and Cassie. For they're the most normal of your group.
Oh, probably.
That's nice of you to say.
I'm a fucking weirdo. It's fine.
Well, you're powered. I mean, I feel like it would be odd to... Would it work? That's true. You can give up your like to see colors. You can give up your nearsighted, farsighted, depth perception. You can
Ooh,
go
give up
blind
your
if you
eyelashes.
desire. Actually, it
It's
is.
eye related.
It's eye related. It just protects your eyeballs sometimes. Your last line of defense.
It's not real dusty in here. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Can you take away my
Your
mortal
horny levels?
cover?
No, I'm kidding. Your what?
My mortal cover for my eyes, so they
Your-
don't look normal anymore. They look like what they really look like.
That's true. Your eyesight isn't your eye color isn't like a natural color. That's true. It's to do with your eyes. That's your eyes will always be, what are they, red?
Oh fuck. I don't remember when I made them normal.
Do they have goat pupils?
That's fun.
That I would hate that so
I
much.
hope so. I hope so,
I
so
know
much.
when they're not covered, they're like. Oh, I made them green, regular, like as a disguise.
Mhm.
I know that when they're like when he's not disguised, they're like a yellow.
Okay.
Like a gold.
Okay. Perfect.
It's a black sclera.
Black sclera. It's like a full, or do you still have white around your eyes?
I don't think I'm that demony. I think it's just the color.
It could be. Perfect. All right.
It could be. That would be
Yeah.
fun.
That'd be spooky. Love that for him.
I'm still half human. I'm still
That's
half
true.
human.
That's true. Unfortunate. You will never be able to cover your eye color to something normal. Unless you'd like to be like your friend James and wear sunglasses all the time.
If they ask questions, they ask questions. Colored contacts exist.
Say you have like a liver problem.
Sclera-
And then act offended the ass.
it's a liver.
Sclera tattoos exist.
That's true. Yeah, that exists, but he still has the white around his eyes, so it's just his actual eye color that is cool.
yeah,
But
color
perfect, yes.
context.
They take that pigment away. And your eyes are now a bright golden yellow color. You can roll a d10 to see how far you move.
Is it a 6 or that's a 6? I couldn't tell if it was a 6 or a 9.
You get to move 6 spaces. Ooh, buddy. Stuart!
I'm gonna go BRB and get my dice.
Yes.
Oh god. It's a 1?
Yep. Stuart, the dice rolls and it lands on a hand. The hand again. Jernia had to deal with this last time.
Oh.
Do you want to give up a full hand? That could always be fun. You work in a circus, right?
Yeah, I need my
One-handed
hands,
Stuart.
dude. No, I need my hands. I'm a hands guy. I walk with my hands. Come on. Come here, deal.
9.
Does it have to
fingers.
literally be parts of his hand or just something hand related?
Something hand related.
Like hand-eye coordination could be.
Hand-eye coordination, your knowledge how to write.
Oh, I don't need that. Take that.
I was going to suggest giving up your ability to clap, but okay. I mean, you work at a circus. Clapping's important.
Yeah, and I don't gotta write at the circus. Like that's. Take that. It's gone.
It's gone. Okay. Stuart doesn't know how to write
Hey, what's
anymore.
I don't know that he's ever written so far. So.
That's true. Stuart, you can go ahead and roll a d10.
Oh, that was easy. I don't remember the last time I wrote something. This fucking what? Number 4.
Another 4. Move on up. Moving on up. Moving on up.
I can't write no more.
Don't even know how to write your own name. That's sad. You can't even sign your brother's birthday cards now.
Oh,
You didn't think it through.
oh. James, can you write on the birthday cards for me?
Steven
Right now,
knows
but by the
print.
end of
It'll
the
be
game, who
fine.
knows?
Okay, well, you know, you got me covered.
Oh, goodness. Jernia, you're back in perfect timing. It's, seems to be your turn again, my dear. It's been a while since we've last talked. How's the hand? I'm gonna take that as good. Good. Please roll me a d10. do 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 do.
Whoops.
73. Wow, that's a really big d10. God.
Accidentally pulled out the D100.
Oh. Jernia,
Yes?
Jernia. No sacrifice needed. But you are marked with bad luck.
It's not the first time someone said that.
We aren't in charge of when it hits or how it hits, but it's you can roll a d10 and move on forward.
Welcome to the club, yeah.
7
We all
again?
have health problems now.
All right, you move 7 places up. Who is next? Who's next? My dice likes 5s. James. I'm so
Next one.
sorry. You are the closest to being finished. You are almost done.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row that I've rolled this.
It's the same thing.
Yep.
All right. James, again, sort of a lucky duck in a way. The question mark has appeared. You get to choose what you'd like to sacrifice as long as it meets our standards.
Yeah, okay, last time I picked my ability to distinguish colors.
Steve. Oh.
My fingernails.
It's a weird part of the collection, but sure. It's the first time somebody's thought of that. You like reach out your hands and their hands kind of like just like and their hands kind of clap over top of yours. You feel a bit of pain for about a quick second before it dissipates and your nails are gone.
Weird.
Now it's just like fully skin and it's just like
Gross.
It's really gonna hurt next time I slam my hand in a drawer, but other than that.
Yeah, it's true. You can roll a d10 and see how far you move.
5.
5. All right.
This dice has a couple of numbers it really likes.
Yep.
Does that get you out?
No, I don't. I think you've got a couple more spaces. 5. I think you're at 16. Morgan. Your turn, my dear. Roll me d10. Hand over the number.
5.
5. Wow, this is the first time somebody's gotten this. A backpack appears. Morgan, you must give up an item that you currently have on you. Now, in this sense, and they look back at Cassie, it could be an article of clothing. But it still has to be on you.
Okay. Oh, how about you want my watch? It's nice.
You know what? I don't think we've ever worn a watch. Sure. Just hold out their hand for it.
I take it off. That's a nice ass watch. It's no Rolex, but
You can go ahead and roll a d10 to see how far you move.
Who wears watches these days?
Holograms!
another 6.
Move on up. We're gonna do that one again. Stuart. Stuart, it's your turn.
Oh, fantastic. An 8.
An 8. Perfect. Ooh. Now this one is a fun one. You see a clock appear on the dice. A clock. CL, please. Don't mind me. Well, Stuart. In this sense, now you are mortal, so this is easier for you in a way. You must give up some of your age. Now, in this sense, this means you will age a few years.
Okay. Like, does it have to be years? I can't just give you like a week?
No, I'm afraid that in this, in our lovely book, and they, like, pull out a book, it just means you must sacrifice some of your age. Now, we don't take a lot. We take maybe a year. Yeah, a year sounds good. But you will become a year older.
Are you sure I had a really good vacation in Rio once?
And there's no other choices, right? Like, I can't, you know.
Well, if you were immortal and didn't age, you could give up some of your beauty, but I'm afraid you do age, so...
Because I got beauty aplenty. I mean, I can spare a little bit of that, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I guess I got no choice. Let's do a year.
All right.
Wait!
Hmm.
Am I gonna, like, grow my beard out over the year? Or, like, am I gonna look like I grew a year?
Well, yes, everybody ages. Well, I mean, everybody sort of ages, but...
Like, half of the people here are not gonna age.
A few of them, I don't believe will. Well, at least if they do age, they age gracefully, but, Ralph's just, like, nodding like, yes.
Damn righty, Grace.
The only thing Ralph does gracefully.
I'm not going to argue.
Yeah, right, do it. Hit me with it. Just don't give me back problems. I need my back. For
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Can one of us take the blow for that instead? Like, since I won't be aging, can I give up some of my beauty?
If you're offering, yes.
No, Ralph, don't
Team
do
building.
that. I know, but you look like that celebrity I forget.
Then you'll forget more.
Oh, I'm gonna take you out for a nice dinner.
Let's do it.
All right. Ralph, you do sort of physically age a little bit, but in the sense that you notice, like, where you... No, you didn't have gray hair. You have, like, some gray hair starting. Your features change a little bit. You look more tired. Just a little dragged, but that's true. Now, because Ralph was so kind in sharing, well, taking the blow, Stuart, what you roll means that Ralph gets to move forward as well.
Oh, I was gonna offer him my role too. That's nice. I'm really sorry, Ralph. It's just two, dude.
That wasn't explained.
We did say something would happen if you shared the blow, but nobody shared the blow. We did say and offer that more than one person could take blows here or there when it came down to it. When it came to
Team
James
building.
sacrificing some of his life. Stuart, what did you roll? A 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Both James, not James, sorry, both Ralph and Stuart can move forward 2 paces. Cassie, Your turn. All right. The dice rolls and it lands on a hand.
Same
Uh,
one that we've been having the discussion about.
giving up a pinky. I mean, Jernia gave up a pinky. Stuart gave up his ability to write.
I'll never need
Well-
it again.
What if we all gave up a fingernail?
Oh, James gave up a fingernail. Well, not everybody could give up a fingernail. That's the thing.
But I'm ahead. That would help the rest of y'all catch up. I think that's the point of this team building exercise, is that we all start sharing the burden so we all get out of here quicker.
Mm.
I'll give up one of my fingernails. And
Team
then everyone else.
building.
Basically less sacrifices.
Team building. James has got the right idea.
Wow, that's spicy naan bread.
If we're sharing, can I go pinky tip?
Yes, I don't see an issue with that. I mean, at one point, would that not give us a bunch of pinky tips? Now that's strange, but you know what? That's okay.
I'm still offering a fingernail.
Yeah, I don't need
okay.
to clap.
So, okay. Now, whenever they were talking to Stuart about giving up some of his age, for Stuart, because he is mortal, he would have to give up a year of his life. Because out of character, because Ralph is quote unquote immortal, he had to give up some of his beauty. If he was also mortal, he would also have to give up a part of his life. Cassie has to choose what is giving up. In this sense. So if Cassie chooses to give up a fingernail, the thing is everybody can give up a fingernail, unfortunately, except for James. Because he doesn't have any.
left.
But if Cassie chose to give up, like, her pinky tip, anybody else who, like, in this sense, James would also be able to give up a pinky tip, and whatever Cassie rolls, everybody would be able to move forward. So, unfortunately, it's not a pick and choose based on people. Or, like, Jernia is missing one pinky, so she would...
Gotcha.
Okay.
Mhm.
That wasn't explained, but also, I was waiting for it to come up, I'll be honest.
I sure I would've.
Cassie is going to offer the dexterity of her fingers in her left hand.
Okay. In her left hand. She's right-handed, I'm guessing?
She is right-handed,
Perfect.
just like me.
Now, you're giving up the dexterity in your left hand. Perfect. Does everybody else agree with that and want to help out in this matter? Now, the thing is now you won't lose the dexterity in all of your hand. Maybe a finger or two, when you really think about it.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that.
I'll check it on that.
I guess
Mm-hmm.
if it's just a little bit.
Perfect. Cassie, a D10, please.
5.
All right. Everybody can move forward 5 places. Now, that brings James to the end, because it was only 20 places, and I know a couple other people are close.
Jernia's close.
Journey is close. I think the non-closest person might be either Morgan or Stuart, because you guys just rolled low.
I'm at 15.
You're at 15?
I'm at
Perfect.
17.
Okay, never mind. I think almost everybody is close then.
Mhm.
Almost, I say. Well, Jernia. You're
Huh? All right.
Do you just like that number?
Rolled 3 times in a row.
Well, Jernia, I'm afraid that bad luck just is kind of gonna be weighing you down a little bit. Now, the thing with bad luck is, yes, bad luck can be passed around. Not everybody can receive bad luck. Only a few other people may receive bad luck. Actually, if you already have bad luck, it's hard to pile on bad luck for more than one person when you think about it. But Jernia has received some bad luck.
I'd help you, Chair, but I already have bad luck.
It's okay. It's okay. I will take this burden.
So can the people that don't have it share it, or how is?
So,
You said not everybody can share it, but you're good.
yeah, sorry. So
No, that's
Jernia
James
already
asking.
has bad luck. Somebody who doesn't have bad luck can take this bad luck away from her, but only one person can.
Ah.
It's hard to split bad luck when you think about it, right?
Not really. You just lower the severity of it.
That's true. Actually,
Everybody
I could
just
lower the
stubs their
severity.
toe.
I'd only be okay. So I will say, if people want to take bad luck, I will split it up. Only 4 ways in total. So it'd be like a 25% chance kind of thing, you know?
So I have a
Can
shitty grade
James-
next month.
Can James offer since he's done?
Yep. You can still offer. You're still
Alright,
in the
James
game,
offer.
but you just can't move.
Yeah, James offered him.
Okay. James could still take a turn and put up like the idea of sacrificing, but the thing is the dice will shrink for movement. You won't get to roll a d10 for moving if you take James's sacrifice. He's already done. Doesn't need to move. In a way, we're being nice about it. So James offers, sorry, who else was offering? Was anybody else offering?
Let's have a shitty day together.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Ralph, you said taker?
All right. So James and Ralph will take this bad luck from Jernia. They'll both get that 50% mark. Jernia, if you want to go ahead and roll. Ralph, you will be able to move. James, you will not.
6.
6. Ralph, you get to move 6 places. Does that take you off the board, or are you close?
5 plus 7 plus 5 plus 6.
You'd be
Sorry,
off the
how
board,
many
Jernia.
spaces were
20
there?
in total.
20?
Yep.
Yes, then.
Okay. I believe, Jernia, you said what? You rolled 5, 7, 6, 5? Or 5?
5, 7, 5, 6.
5, 7, 5, 6. That would take you off the board. There's only 20 places. So Ralph
Yes.
and Jernia are off the board.
Woo! Teamwork!
Perfect. Cassie.
All right. Apologies, one of our VAs was feeling down, so I just wanted to remind her that if she needs me, I'm just a DM away.
Aww.
Oh, fuck.
The spinner must sacrifice something with their hand. Cassie having issues with hands here.
Yeah, these AIs are about to catch them. That's the issue.
Oh, they don't get close enough to you. They know better now. I mean, also, you'd probably swing and miss. Let's be honest.
Maybe. Who knows?
Are you swinging with your left or your right? Then I think we would know.
True.
It depends on which side they come up on. I can't tell you
There's
that
two.
unless I know
Both.
what side they're coming up on. You know what I mean? I guess I'll sacrifice the use of my thumbs. Because I at least can still... Well, I can at least still then use... I can use the rest of my hands.
Okay.
All of a sudden, her thumbs just aren't opposable.
Just
Pretty
like,
much.
stay out. Okay.
Pretty much.
Does
That's
anybody
what
want to? Does anybody else want to share that specific burden?
I'll help you make your thumbs at least a little movable.
Okay. Anybody else?
Sorry, I like giving thumbs ups too much.
Going once. Going twice.
It's okay, Stuart. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeremy, you're already off the board, so your sacrifice needed to take. You didn't need to take it, but you both got a little bit of movement in your thumbs. Cassie, what did you roll?
Roll the 9. I am also off the board.
Perfect. So it's just Stuart and Morgan still on the board?
I think so.
Perfect, and I rolled for Morgan. Morgan, my dear, please roll a d10. Thumbs. Okay.
9.
9. Okay. Dang it, I thought it was something else on this list. I was like, oh, the clock. Yes, this is perfect for Morgan. Gotta sacrifice some of that beauty, I think. But no, it's a question mark. Sorry,
I would cry.
Sorry, I got too excited too quickly. A question mark appears on the dice. You can sacrifice anything, as long as it meets our standards. And really, the only person that can also actively take this as part of the sacrifice that would benefit from it would be Stuart.
Give up your amazing ability to dance.
Give up your eyelashes. We all chip in, so you only lose a few of them.
But they're beautiful. They're longer than average length, which means they are long and luscious.
Otter in chat says, sacrifice that cake.
Absolutely not. I don't care if you mean real cake or like cake, but like neither.
But I mean, okay, to be fair, if you sacrifice your gluttony for food, dear.
But that's who I am. What would I be without deliciousness?
You are more than your desire for food.
No, Morgan, don't do it. You'll just be like this sexy sex machine, and that's all you'd be forever. You need the food too to be Morgan.
I might have something, but can I like have a little bit of privacy for a minute?
Huh?
Oh no.
A moment. Please. I mean, you could watch if you want, but like...
Like, the hell if I watch?
I would prefer if you didn't.
That's close.
Mostly because this is going to be a little uncomfortable.
Now I'm nervous. Now the holograms are nervous.
Which
All right,
moderators
wait,
are
Oh,
sweating?
here we go.
And they're
Actually, you
attached
know
to the
what?
internet. It takes a lot to make them nervous.
Yeah. You see them clap their hands together before sort of reaching out, and almost looks like they're making like they like go forward and then one goes to the side, and you see a line appear before 4 walls come up around Morgan and Aberon and Callan.
I thought they were going to T-pose at first, just to intimidate us.
Yeah, I was like,
No, it's like a corner kind of thing, and they
it's like an L pose.
Morgan, they've encased you.
Okay, I mean, I hope that this is enough, so... What I'm gonna do is, very nicely and delicately, reach down and, undo some things and pull out 4 gemmed bars and,
Oh!
and offer them.
Gemmed bars?
Yeah, so if you have a banana and you,
Say less.
and you like the banana?
Look at Jeez.
We are skirting by that fucking Twitch TOS.
TOS. If you want
moderator.
something really valuable on me,
No, I'm thinking of-
that's pretty valuable. That's sterling steel with some nice gems. Dude, my earrings are cheap. I don't know what to get.
You
getting
give us
banned.
these. Your piercings will heal instantly. You will not be able to get them pierced again.
Oh, I won't. I can't even get them redone.
That
That's
would be
so
enough.
painful, though. I feel like getting it
Oh,
redone.
We don't deal in pain.
While Caleb and Oberon are summoning up a big trash can to pitch the bars into.
That is our final deal to you.
I can't ever get them done again.
No.
Doll's gonna kill me. Okay, take them.
There's like, they look between each other for like a quick second. Like, it's one of those like, in the mentality of, you take him. No, you take him. No, you take him. And then Callan takes them. And very quickly puts them in his pocket, and almost looks like he wipes his hand on his pants. And then they let you readjust yourself, and they bring the wall back up. Or down. They bring the wall down. And y'all can see the little bit of uncomfortableness in Callan, but they look at you, Stuart, and they're like,
Can I help?
no. I don't think you can, and I believe that's a conversation for your friend for later.
I'm in the circus. No, I'm in the circus.
Remind us to never go to that circus. Morgan, you can ask if you can explain to Stuart if he can actually actively help or not. Just private messaging him on Discord will not help. Will not work.
Do you know a really good piercer? Someone that can go over curses.
Can go over what? Sorry.
Curses.
Oh, I mean, there's the man with 300 piercings on his face at the circus. So he might know.
Trustworthy.
He would probably know someone.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Okay, I'll hook you up. What was the piercings? Like your ear?
Yes.
Oh,
While he says there
That's not bad.
earrings still in.
that's okay.
Morgan, roll the dice. Roll the dice.
Oh fuck! It fell. Hold on.
Thank you for the ideas.
Doesn't count if it falls.
3. Perfect.
Are you off the board?
I made it to 20. If that means off
You
the
are
board.
off the board. 20,
Okay.
20 is off the board.
That was perfect to 20.
James, it lands on your face, and you can roll the d10.
I thought I was done.
You are done, but you can still make a sacrifice and help your friends if they help you. Plus, your number roll would also help Stuart if you'd like.
I'm the only one out here, bud. I need help.
9.
I'm not good at dice games.
Jason,
Apparently,
stop.
that's all. That's apparently all that dice will roll.
That's literally it. The question mark appears, and as long as it meets our standards, you can make a sacrifice. And if Stuart can also actively participate in said sacrifice, then
What's
you
that
can-
mean?
Staring at Morgan.
Well, fingernails worked, so I offer toenails. Stuart, would you like to share that? That way we only lose like 4 or 5 apiece.
Okay, here's the problem. I only got like 2 left.
Well, we're splitting it, so that should be enough.
Is that enough? Good. I'll just give up the other 2.
I am terrified of trying to clip this session.
You know what? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
At this point,
This
we
is not
actively
bad.
want you off the board now, so you can thank Morgan for that. Please roll your 10. Clip the toenails, not the session.
10.
10, perfect. Does that take you off the board, Stuart?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Everybody is off the board. You can see Callan and Aberon, they clap their hands and you see the game board disappear. They quickly move, they take the door you have all gone through, shut it, and they end up reopening it a few moments later, and the room has completely changed from just this sort of black void to a clean white room that has one little sort of, like the lectern, they hold books and you can speak into a mic. Is that a lectern?
Podium.
Podium. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
The lectern's like the little one, movable ones, or podiums
Oh, okay.
tend to be.
Podium's the one we want. You can see a podium in the center of the room that has 2 buttons. They are lit up in red, and they are lit up in green. There is one big screen at the end of the room. And if you guys walk in, you can see the words, trust or betray.
This is where people die.
As you guys walk in, you can see Oberon and Callan appear beside the podium, and they're both leaning on it, and they look at you excited. We're glad you all made it through. For as much as you sacrificed, you didn't end up sacrificing, well, too much.
I have 2 very shitty days coming after me.
Possibly. We'll see when it happens. It'll be interesting. Now, trust or betray. Now, this is the mentality of, on the screen, people will appear. And you can either choose to trust or betray them. Now, there are consequences depending on the outcome. Now, those people will also have a button on their side. They will also get to choose trust or betray. Let's show an example really quickly. And you see Oberon disappear while Callan is still standing by the podium. On the screen, it lights up and you can see Oberon on the screen. And Callan turns around and sees him and he's like, an example of what could happen. Now, Oberon is my brother. We have been alongside each other for many, many of years. Now, if you choose the mentality of, I trust him, press the trust button. That's easy, right? Now, Oberon also will hit a button, and he has a screen that lets him see me. If he chooses trust, you all get to go to the next room. Or I in this sense, I would go to the next room. Easy, without a fight, without anything of an issue. Now, if I choose trust, and he chooses betrayal. He moves on to the next room. And I am stuck in a sticky situation. But say he chooses trust, and I choose betrayal. He is stuck in a sticky situation. If we both choose betrayal, well... not...
I don't understand, but I found something else. Do you want to know what is the meaning of the betray?
That scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Google, shut the fuck up. Oh.
That was coming from you? Oh my god, I just heard that going and I'm like, this is
immersive. This is immersive.
This scared the shit out of me. Holy fuck.
Mom walked in and she's just like being kind of weird.
I thought that was my mom. That's why I was like
phone.
looking behind and around to the side. I was like, what the fuck happened?
I thought your mom was like talking about your game.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean you don't understand? Just leave me alone. I'm in the thing. Holy shit. Ugh. Could you guys hear her voice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Yeah.
which is why we were all like, what the shit?
That stressed me the fuck out. Okay. Fuck. How did she even... I don't even want to know. I'm not even gonna say it. Oh, Oh. Now I'm warm. Great. Fuck. Jesus. Thanks for that. Oh. Okay, sorry. If you both choose betrayal, then, well, in this chance it's quite lucky. You both will still move forward. It's very much a game of, well, let's hope you know the people. Right? Right. And the screen goes dark, Oberon reappears beside the podium, and then they both disappear, but their voice still echoes around the room. Now,
We're all in the room together, right?
Yes, you are all in the room together.
Right. James just spouts off. Everybody just hit the trust button every time and let's just get out of here.
Yeah, this seems real easy to get through.
As you guys, you hear their voice echo through the to the room still. Now, you get to choose who hits the button, but only one of you can hit the button. And the screen that is across the way lights up. And you see technically 3 faces, but 2 are human and 1 is a dog. You see your friend, the detective. You see Kiwi, and you see her dog, Seaweed. And then the buttons light up. Trust or betrayal.
Oh. I get it. Hey, before we're stuck in hell, James, do you want some, like, medicine, some Tylenol or something for that hurt you took?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Well, now, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm understanding this correctly, we are judging based on who is on that screen. Right?
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, they're nice people. They're not going to hit betray.
Quentin, I have that right, correct?
You are judging based on the people on the screen.
Okay. She's gonna walk up and hit her hand on the trust button.
All right. You see a door appear off to the right. It quickly... it quickly lights up green, and you guys can walk through it.
Cassio, walk forward.
Okay. You walk through the door?
Yep.
All right. As
Do we
you...
all move in or just one at a time?
No, you can all move in.
I'll
It
move
is a
in.
group effort.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
As you guys move up and through, you see another room with a podium in the center. You hear Oberon and Colin's voices echo throughout the room, and, well, you all chose correctly. You chose trust, and they chose trust. Well done.
I got a question.
Yes, Stuart?
If we had hit betray, are those actually those 3 people in whatever room? Like, is it just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, what's the fun of telling you that?
I suppose.
We know Detective Free. We know Kiwi. We know
Sure,
Seaweed.
yeah. Okay, is this place wheelchair accessible?
Of course.
Yeah, just checking.
We mold the game to our players. Kiwi has played before. Though
Really?
she moved without a wheelchair. We made it accessible to her.
This is what happens when you answer spam emails. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The voices stop and more people appear on the screen. Morgan, this time it's familiar faces mostly to you. You see Salem. You see Bones. And you see Dull.
Actually, we've met most of those, haven't we?
Yes,
We
you
have.
have. Whether you've had no, you just haven't met Bones. You guys haven't met Bones. Not all of you, anyway.
I mean, they've heard of Bones, and they've
Yes.
seen Bones in passing, but not met.
Seen Bones lazing on Salem's couch.
Yeah. Trust my friends, the 3 amigops.
Well, then go
3
get-
amigops.
Nice one. All right, you guys hit trust. You guys see the
Yeah.
green light appear on the side door again.
We all go through.
Perfect. You guys walk into another podium room. You can hear Oberon and Callan again. Well, now this is no fun. You seem to know these people, and, well, they know you, of course. So, let's make the game a little more interesting. And the screen goes dark before flashing up to 3 faces. There is a teenaged boy. There is a older woman and a middle-aged woman as well. You don't recognize these faces.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Really, there's no loss for us if we do the betray.
Except if this place is actually just kidnapping people off the street, we could be harming whoever these people are.
Okay.
That's not good, Stuart.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to spend my whole life in here.
You know, neither do I. But I also don't want to harm people.
I realize we could smash the computer after.
That's been my plan this entire time.
Yeah, I know.
We'll go buy a bunch of axes and we'll just tear the room apart from the outside.
I mean, I got my hammer. I'm good.
I wasn't going to say that while we were in here at their mercy, but, since it's out.
Since it's been said.
Let's just, yeah. Fuck these robots. Do we just bet on human decency, or?
That's probably
Well-
a mistake, but yeah, that's what I've done
Well,
for.
now, hang on. If you're betting on human decency, that's definitely not gonna work. Because, on average, humans aren't.
We don't even know if these people are actually human.
This is true. Also, thank you for that input, Miss Pessimistic.
I'm just saying, I don't want to be
Nihilist.
stuck here any longer than you are. However, on average,
Okay. Coin flip?
do we really want to leave the fates of potential people to chance?
Why did we start? Why are we staying grouped together? What is the purpose of us staying grouped together? Why are we still coming to the house? Why are we all still working together to, save burning clowns and stuff? What?
Not exploding fire.
Okay, and that's particular. Why didn't we all break up after that thing at the sawmill?
I
Let's be
like
real.
investigating supernatural things.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is. You all like seeing weird shit.
I'm sorry.
But this is my
you saying
hometown, and the
you
weird
don't?
crap keeps coming here.
Oh no, I absolutely do. But I revel in it. Mostly when I'm not being knocked unconscious by it, but
Okay, maybe I'm the only one here to help people. All right.
Okay,
I-
yeah, alright,
don't get-
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I like helping people. I just if we wanted to help people in a normal way, we would be paramedics or I don't know, firefighters or something.
We're uniquely equipped to help the way we're helping them.
Yeah, we're super normal.
Okay. How about
Sure.
And now because we decided to answer an email and play a video game, we may be putting these people in danger if we get betrayed.
Probably.
you're a good man, James, and it drives me crazy. I'm with you. You do you, and I'll do it too.
Okay.
There's only one of us hitting the button, right?
Go ahead, James.
Okay, I hit trust.
All right. The video doesn't cut right away this time. It actually, you can see the people kind of looking a little fearful as they walk up to the podium. Now, you can't see what button they're hitting, but they do hit a button. After they hit the button, both of your lights turn on. Both turn on green. You can both... And then the screen cuts as you see the three people walking towards their door. And you're free to walk towards yours.
That first test was a test.
Saw Q rolling a dice. I was like, oh, hell.
Actually, that was for something else. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
You guys walk to the door. This time, when you open it, it is pitch black.
Good, maybe that's the way out.
It takes a quick second to actively light up. Where it does light up, and it doesn't light up with the podium in the center. It is an empty room with a large hole in the ceiling. You guys walk through, and then there's a loud booming voice. Now, it's a very familiar voice to all of you. It's Kinsey's voice. Quincy's voice. Kinsey. Why did I say
I was
Quincy?
there for a second.
I was like, who am I? It's Quincy. It's Quincy's
Did I miss
voice.
a step?
It actively sounds annoyed. And from the center of the room, Quincy appears from that hole in the ceiling. He actually drops down and appears. He sounds annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
And he actively tells Oberon and Callan to just open the exit door and to stop this stupid game.
Thank you.
You hear a kind of whiny noise coming from around the room before a door that looks like the portal you initially walked through opens in one of the walls. You guys are all free to leave. Quincy is the first one to walk out.
I'm immediately running.
Yeah, James is right behind you.
Perfect. What I was rolling for was to see if you were actually going to fight something, or if Quincy, Quiche, was going to come in and actively stop this. That's what I was rolling for. So, not to see how strong the thing you were going to fight was. Which I had fucking 3 things on the dice ready for you to fight, but
Oh no, I thought it was going to be like, this is where they pick trust or betray.
no. No, well, that was 1 dice, actually. But you guys walk out and you are back in that sort of underground paintball-ish area.
And see?
Yes, Jernia, it is me. I'm sorry I had to leave, everyone.
Poke him. Make sure he's like actually there and not like some fucking astral projection.
Nope, he is there, and he actually has Pierce in his arms. It is Quincy.
Good to see you again. I mean, the Tea Leaf basically runs itself, but you left with so many questions.
Unfortunately, it was... You see, I had to leave, because, well, one reason they were coming was because they knew I was here, so that did not help. Also, if they knew I was here, they would have killed me by now, so let's go upstairs.
Sure.
Everyone's doing well, and actually, Jernia, you hold up your hand. You have your finger. Everybody looks at themselves.
Nice.
Your nearsighted or farsightedness is back. You can bite your nails. You could, you don't have your gray hair anymore. You have your piercings back.
I can write my name now!
I just feel like Morgan, like, quickly, like, cups himself for some reason. Y'all don't know why. And all of a sudden he just feels happy. He just has a smile.
Oh.
Sorry, it had to be said because, oh god. This is why I want to die. You're so fucking proud of yourself. Jesus Christ. But Quincy, walks you guys upstairs. And back to, that good old library with the good old round table that you guys can all sit at.
Put both my hands down, looking at my pinky. I missed that thing.
Sorry about them, first and foremost. They get bored, and they think their team-building exercises are good exercises. I mean, sometimes they are. Most of the time, people just make it to trust or betray, and it's because they've got some anger going on, and they just want to fight what they throw at them, so... Sorry. I should have warned you about them, but honestly, they haven't been active for quite some time.
There's a lot of stuff you should be warning us about. As we're fighting whatever evils are in the area.
Well, I don't know about all the evils in the area. I only know of some of them.
You know about a lot of them.
You know about this bracelet stuck on my freaking wrist?
Yes! You see, that's been lost for a while. Me! Just like holding out his hand and like shaking it with the bracelet.
He's hot. He's tall, right?
Quincy, yes.
Yeah!
He is sitting at the table. You could just stand on the table and just fucking shove it in his face. If you wanted.
But I won't.
Oh, goodness. Yes, normally, well... Actually, that bracelet's been missing for some time. If I would have still had that, actually, Jernia would have been receiving it for working at the Tea and Leaf for so long. But now it's yours, Stuart. Take good care of it.
I'll be your employee of the month.
Oh, he's taking great care of it. He's added a bead to it and everything.
Well, yeah, you found a black bead?
I mean, technically you found half a black bead.
The one at the Cryptodora is gone now.
Okay.
Not Francis, just saying.
Okay. We'll talk about that later because I don't think it will be coming here first. So, and actually, it doesn't actively know about this place. Do I want to know how it got out?
Not important.
Okay. Then we will talk about that later.
As someone who doesn't know anything about you, I'm going to say it's your fault for leaving.
Hi.
Yeah. I've heard stories. It's fine.
Oh, okay, perfect. I am worried about those stories now. I apologize to everyone for leaving the way that I did, and for leaving so quickly. Jernia, you've taken great care of the tea leaf. Thank you. So doll at Cryptodora is gone. Perfect, great. I can help with that later.
There's a guy gonna set us on fire.
Yes, Cadfael is his name.
Cadfael.
I think we knew that.
Yes, you did know his name.
Mm-hmm.
He was a friend of mine in the past. You see, okay. Long story short, I used to be part of that council. And that is why I had to leave in such a hurry. They don't take kindly to, people in that leaving. They quickly replaced me. Yep. They want something that, your eyeball friend has now.
Oh yeah, we found a kid that's like his other half or something.
Perfect.
The kid's aunt's possessed by some sort of guardian.
So you know
kind of an
that
ass.
already. Oh, the guardian. So you found his other
I want
half.
to figure it out.
You guys have done particularly well. I'd give you all a pat on the back, but I don't know if that's overly appropriate of me. So
I'm sorry. We've done overly well. I really feel like we ran around in circles for 90% of whatever the fuck it was we were doing.
We made things even worse.
We did really well for stumbling around in the dark.
It's true.
I
And then
mean,
release
that's
voice
exactly my
demo.
point. You guys have done well as a group.
Failing forwards, really.
The doll thing inside.
Sorry, I softly whisper into my fucking mic. Cat. Kitty, little feetsies. All right. Let me fill in some information. I'm just going to call them Echoes instead of saying the whole name because that would also end up badly. They are run by one person. You all heard this name before as I pull up my list with said names because I'm a fool. Don't mind me. You all have heard this name before. The name was Adelia. Whenever you guys finished your first hunt... Sorry, Ralph, you haven't heard this name before. It's muted.
I feel like I have somewhere.
Yeah, you may have heard it if the group was talking about it before. Adelia is the leader or the head of Echoes. She has recently become quite power hungry, and Tallboy and his other half is what's going to keep her basically in leadership. They possess something together far stronger than the council possess as a whole. The three that are here, now you've only seen Cadfael, but there are two more that are here with him. That would be Ender and Faye. Adelia has a right hand. His name is Brom. Is it, sorry, straight up Brom? My apologies, I may have, there are a lot of names. Bram, sorry, B-R-A-M, not Brom. That, is her right hand, but is also a mole that has been sending me information for quite some time. With Cadfael here, he will cause a lot of destruction, and we need to keep them from getting their hands on both Tallboy and his other half. Now, if you have met the Guardian should be able to protect his other half without an issue. They are legitimately built for this line of work. They are made for this line of work.
What's the point of the false appearances then?
It's easier to stay close to them because this boy doesn't know anything about what he is.
No, he was fairly clueless, and
Well, till him and Tallboy shook hands, who knows now?
He may know something from touching him, but if the Guardian blocked it, then there's a good chance he may not know anything.
I'm thinking that he is, at the moment, safe in his ignorance.
There will be a time where he... How old was he? Was he a teen? Was he young? Was he an
high schooler?
Teenager.
He was high school, yeah.
High school.
Was it junior? Was he a junior?
16?
Something like that, in that range.
Between 16 and 18, I'll say. Just for a quick thing. I have it written down somewhere, I know I do. Well, then he will soon hit an age where he will learn everything. It kind of comes with the nature of what he is, but unfortunately I don't know much about that. I've never come into contact with another Tallboy, because you see, Tallboy is the last of his kind.
I got to talk to him.
I didn't know they could talk.
Yes, it's an interesting mental clicking noise.
Oh, okay.
But it comes off as thoughts and words.
That's
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 some wizard
very
stuff.
good. Yes. Now I know I've been gone for quite some time, but can I help? Can I help answer anything? I know I've answered some.
Where did you go?
Joe?
Stuart,
you.
I have missed you. I have missed your quick wit on occasion, which reminds me, Stuart, I need to talk to you later. I went to an upper plane.
Oh, that was obvious when I saw you.
Yes, so, Jernia, you need to be careful. Actually, I can also throw this out to James, because I know James has this talent as well. When you scry for certain people, some people know or can feel that you are there. Jernia, I knew when you scried for me the moment you scried for me. The issue is, and especially on planes, when somebody who doesn't belong there arrives, a lot of people know about it. So when you scried for me, I was not the only one that sensed you. The person I was with also sensed you.
Person you were with?
Yes. They don't mean any harm, right? Well, they have agreed to help me.
They look a lot like somebody else.
Siblings,
Ah.
as far as I'm concerned. Or
I see.
aware, concerned.
That explains a lot. Oh, I
Refresh
also,
my. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I got a similar warning from the Council of Wizards.
They don't usually tend to step in. They stepped in not for you.
I guess so. Right after I looked for you.
Sometimes doing magic always and consistently can lead to bad things. The world knows of witches and wizards and people who do magic, but some of the world is not ready for that. The council is just keeping that at bay, basically. I've not met them personally, but I have talked to one or two of them before, I believe.
If they wanted me to keep up some sort of like masquerade, they should have just told me.
They're never straightforward.
No, they're not. It's a little vexing.
That sounds like them.
But apparently Sasha's supposed to show me a few things at some point.
Ah, you will be trained. That is good. That is always good.
They have to come find me first.
Jania, the thing with the Council of Wizards is they always know where you are. I'm very sorry, but they do not care for your privacy. They at least don't look in. They can feel you here. I can promise you that. Can they get to you? No.
Where? Is that what this does? It just wards it off from them?
Yes. They can still call on you in your dreams, but actually they
Wish
can
they did.
technically call on anyone in their dreams. It's just whether they are magically inclined or not. But they cannot physically come here without being invited.
Played a game like that once. Something about... Whatever.
Anybody else have questions?
Refresh my memory. What
Yes.
was the name of the woman that spoke to Morgan in the dream way back whenever this started?
That was Odette.
All right. And who was the one he was just talking about?
The person he was with, or
The
power
head
hungry one.
council person. That's
Adelia.
okay. I was making sure it wasn't the same person because I was like, why would they have warned us if
Nope.
they're sending the fire guy? Okay, I got you.
No. Brahm is the right hand. Then there is, now if I remember correctly, actually, if someone brings up Odette to him. Well, I mean,
guess
actually,
we were going to fill him in on everything.
yeah. So, okay. Whenever you talk about the dream, he actually, sorry, that wasn't a dream. Morgan had a dream sequence where oh no, okay, never mind. Nope, that was Odette. Morgan briefly saw Adelia and Brahm and Odette. Bram. I keep saying Brahm, it's Bram. It's just Bram. It's good for him.
It's because you played League the other day.
It's true. Yeah, it is. Did you know I played League the other day? Did you? Okay, never mind. I know how you. Okay.
I had it on my friends list.
Yes, it's true. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just like a fool. Odette. Odette approached Morgan. Okay. Kime helps Odette sometimes. She's it's very 50-50 on Odette, how she is feeling sometime or another. It really does depend on how much power she tends to use. But Odette, if you have met Odette and Odette has openly warned you, Odette is on our side. Unfortunately, calling upon Odette is not a good idea because she works under Ender. The council has a lot of people in it, and has a lot of people that work under other people. You're dealing with Cadfael, but Cadfael has 3 other people that work under him. So, when it comes to dealing with Cadfael, there may be a chance that they will side along with Cadfael, or they will side along with us. I also know some of the people there will help us. I believe there is another member that's name is Zephyr that works under Faye that is on our side and willing to give information, but it's hard to call on any of them, really. It's a very spiderweb effect. If you kind of mess with one, you can get to see like 2 others later down. It's a lot of information that I'm throwing at you, and I wouldn't be surprised if you were all tired after dealing with the 2 idiots. I say in the politest way possible. I will. Sorry?
We unplug those 2 idiots?
Unfortunately, they're part of the house, but now that I'm back, I can make sure that they don't do that again. Unless
Or at
you
least
guys...
board up the door.
There's that... Yeah, there's that too. We can shut off the room completely. Just don't answer the email.
What about that flashlight? Still have that?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, the flashlight from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should... sometimes you can pull items in and out. I mean, they probably pulled that item from the house itself and tinkered with it to make it really kind of go for in the game.
Okay. Still vote we should just shut them down, but you do you.
I mean, you can smash the computers if you want, but
Will do.
Okay. He just, like, watches Stuart get up and leave.
You don't have to smash it, just take an AOL disk.
Jesus.
I don't know what that is.
You just hear banging from above.
It's the keyboard, too.
You guys go up there, there's letters everywhere. Take that and this. Stuart, pure chaotic energy. Love that for him. Is there anything else I can answer now? Before I actively might disappear again for a little bit? I promise not for as long this time?
Any clues on how to take out that Cadfield guy?
Actually, I am looking into that. I think I have found the item that will be able to actually stop him. Which, I'll be honest, is half the battle. And I will also be honest, if I cannot get it myself, I will be coming back to you all for help.
That is terrifying.
Would it be easier just for us all to go at first?
Let me make sure that I can actually pinpoint its location. Once I have its location down, we can all go for it.
And if we can't beat him, is just throwing Tallboy in somebody's car and driving cross country option?
Yes. It's best that they not get their hands on Tallboy. Also, Morgan, I know he is, like, your son, if I'm getting this correct. It might be best if he stays here. taking him home puts both you and Doll in danger.
Who's going to give him Swiss rolls?
There are so many in the house.
You, when you visit. It's like a special treat from Dad, you know?
I went from being a single dad to a divorced dad in about 30 seconds.
You're divorced?
No, I lost custody of the child.
Oh, I was so confused. I thought something happened.
I was
with you
like,
and
when did
Doll.
they get married? Which reminds me, Morgan, I know you're currently in an apartment with Doll. Jernia, I know you are handling Tea and Leaf very well on your own, but I have offered Doll a job to at least help out. You'll be like a manager with a worker, with a coworker. Doll will also be
a lot of fire.
Yeah.
Literally fire in this case.
Doll will be extremely helpful, and I have spoken to Doll quickly about it, but he has not made his decision. So, Morgan, if you ever choose to live away from your apartment, this house is always open to you. And Doll, of course. I would not take that away from... I would not make you two live apart. Yes. Which is another state of business. Stuart!
Yeah.
I heard that the circus was leaving soon.
Is it?
I know you haven't been around it all too often while helping out here, but this place is open to you and your brother if you'd like. Though I know that would mean your brother getting involved, but the upstairs of this store is actually vacant. Vacant. Sorry.
Got it.
I mean, we've been with the circus, like, most of our lives, so I'm gonna have to talk to him about it.
Of course.
Yeah. That's a big change.
Does he know about any of us?
Well, I told him about you guys, but not like what we do. As far as he knows, we play checkers.
Stuart
Did he
always
tell
His
him
wins.
little
play
brothers make
checkers?
friends.
I'm sorry, everyone spoke at once. Yes, we play checkers.
Does he know about the fire truck?
He knows it's gone,
Okay.
but maybe don't mention that at first.
No, noted. Yeah.
Thank you.
He's like, now I have to work on my Bruno voice.
I will send the script to to Cody, and Cody can do both voices because I can't do Bruno's voice. I really can't. I'm not there.
What's the lowest you can go?
No, I'm not doing that right now. Maybe
Fair.
later, off stream.
Well,
Or never.
Quincy, I got one question then. How much danger are we actually in?
Do you want a scale? I can make a circle graph or even a pie graph. No, those are the same thing. Bar graph.
Would it just be filled?
Put away that sass, Mr. T.
Otter voted pie chart. So yes, it would probably be full. Well, full in a sense. Not every... You know what? If everybody has their own separate pie, not everybody's pie graph is full. My pie graph is full. Everybody's else's is at least, not full. Morgan had... It was a dream, but, actually, it was a vision, a premonition.
Which brings up a question I had for you, Quincy. Since the vision showed him burning this place down, is Tallboy really safer here?
He would be safer here for now. Cadfael can't pinpoint this place. The moment he can, or... Actually, I heard this. You all found a clown in the forest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That means
Well,
he
left of
was. That means he was sending people out to try and find this place. For now, he will be safe. I don't know for how long, but if we find this item, we can help stop Cadfael. And we can force the union with Tallboy and this teen, but we have to get past that guardian first. Right now, those are our two main tasks. Getting past the guardian and getting the teen, and finding the item to stop Cadfael. We just
Is
have
it-
to figure out which thing we want to do first.
I can help you with divination. I've been picking up things here and there.
And actually, that's both Jernia and James. If we combine our magic together, we actually may be able to pinpoint that item quite a lot faster. It may take some time, and you may be extremely tired afterwards, but we should be able to do that quite quickly.
Yeah, that's what energy drinks are for.
Being pushed from whatever plane you were in to here wore me out, so, you know. Same diffy.
That's the world.
That's the what?
The world.
Oh.
Well, that's the world of magic when you think about it. A lot of things will wear you out quite quickly.
That's true. So we can do that.
Of course. There will be some items that I will need to gather. But I will make sure to do that and then return, and we can all do that. I will only be gone for a few days this time. You can time me if you like.
Respond to your texts.
I don't like that phone.
I know, but you have it for a reason.
Well, also, you can't text from the other planes. It's kind of a plane year difference.
That's fine. You don't get coverage in heaven. That's fine.
Is your phone set on plane mode? No, sorry, that didn't work that great.
A for effort.
Thank you.
Get halfway there, that's fine. For now, I believe we should just focus on the Guardian then. I will retrieve the items that we need for pinpointing this item down.
Are we stopping this Guardian? Are we convincing it, hey, we're the good guys?
Guardians can be quite stubborn. I will say their main focus is 100% to guard their charge. You can try and convince them otherwise, but usually they won't let. Right now it would be basically holding them back.
Nah, I got some ideas on that.
Oh, hey, me too.
Fence in front. Don't you worry about that one.
Does it involve disguising yourself as a scout again?
I'm sorry, did you have a better idea when we did that?
I am just
Then
asking a question.
shut.
I'm not. Okay, I'm not judging you for it.
No. It's literally going to be going up and explaining and talking to the Guardian. Because if
Okay.
we don't get that other half, everybody's going to be in trouble. Not just these people in this town and their charge. We're talking world-ending cataclysm.
Now, once Tallboy and this kid are merged, assuming we can get the Guardian out of the way, is that going to end What's-Her-Face's attempt at it? Does she need Tallboy before they merge?
If she could get Tallboy, the power would be hers. What power, I'm not 100% sure. I won't lie. But more than likely, once this union is complete, she may not stop. But once this union is complete, they're supposed to do something. Once that is done, nothing can really get to them after that. They don't die or anything. I'm not saying we're literally putting this kid on, like, death row or anything close to that. but they won't be able to be touched.
Which reminds me, after we do the merger, is he gonna be okay?
Tall boy or the boy?
The boy.
Both?
Both.
I trust Tallboy to be okay. I watched him absorb like that weird venom shit.
It's true. They should both be fine. They're meant to be together. Sort of a chosen mentality.
We just gotta convince the Guardian to let it happen.
If you can convince it, yes. More than likely, the Guardian was set in place by someone else that knows what the boy is. That Guardian could have been, may have been there since the boy's birth. Maybe even before that.
Could the Guardian be intentionally holding them apart until such time as they are supposed to merge?
It could be a possibility.
I mean, could we be effing something up by squeezing them together too soon?
I'm not too sure.
Is
the
it
boy, if the Guardian is playing an active part and has actually shown themselves to you, well, shown themselves in a sense of,
It has certainly made us aware of itself.
if it's made itself aware and has definitely, like, pushed you away from it, the boy may be close to realizing as it is. But
Neat.
I'm not sure what will happen if they are forced together, but they're meant to be together. That much I at least know.
Like Cassie and Ansel. And me and Ansel.
And you and everybody else.
But especially him and Ansel.
It's very
Now that Quincy's here, you gotta start working on him. You have to take everybody's side characters.
Quincy isn't my favorite person these days. So no.
Well, that means you act like you're mad at him, so he has to make up with you. You're playing hard to get. Is what it is with Quincy.
You'll never know. You will never know. Alright. With the plan, or at least the help in the plan, being pushed forward to get past the Guardian and trying to find an item that I keep saying Kinsey. Why? Actually, I have a character named Kinsey now that I'm thinking about it, but spelt differently. That might be my problem. Quincy. I fucking lost my train of thought because I'm an idiot. With Quincy helping to push forward to get past the Guardian and perhaps unionize Tallboy and this teen, and finding the items that he needs to help find an item that might just help in the long run, and defeating Cadfael. That's where we end for the night. Good team building, everybody. You guys did great. I promise I didn't have like 3 other floors if Quincy didn't intervene. We'd like to thank our sponsors. That is dndbeyond.com, of course, the letter N, D, beyond.com. We may not use it tonight. Be sure to check it out on Mondays and, of course, tomorrow. We do also like to thank Lucky Dice Cafes. If you're ever... Cafes. I keep saying cafes. Cafe. If you're ever looking for live games in the Huntsville, Alabama area, be sure to check it out. You'll have to wear your mask and keep a bit of a distance, but you'll still be able to play D&D live, which is a great feeling. Honestly. Real dice rolling. I'm glad we got to include that tonight. Feels great. This Molly just clacks. Of course, we do have a YouTube and a Patreon. If you've ever missed any past episodes and would like to catch up to where we are today, or if you'd like to see some of our past games, be sure to check out our YouTube. Everything is now organized. And our Patreon, which is getting a rework and a remodel and just a revamp. It'll have more fun stuff for you guys to check out if you'd ever like to check out our Patreon. We're not done for the week. We do have Descent into Avernus tomorrow, so be sure to come back and join us for that. Coming soon, we will soon be having a live game. A live game on Saturdays. When that is starting, I'm not entirely sure, but once we have more information, be sure to check out our our Twitter, our Facebook, and our Discord, and we will have the information up there for when that will be starting. And then we'll be done for the weekend, and of course back on Monday for the hell that is happening there with the escorts, and then back on Tuesday with Vampire Valley by Night, and back on Wednesday with Monster of the Week. With no more team building exercises, but the story moves forward. I like to thank my players, Molly playing Morgan, Jason playing James, Jeremy playing Jernia, Steve playing Ralph, Cody playing Stuart, and Maddie, who was just a little late, but still showed up to the party, as Cassie. I am your eye in the sky, and I'm gonna say goodbye. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Bye.
That rhymed.
Yay!